Hello again, and thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to jump right in with both feet and spend a few minutes discussing the topic of religion versus being. What do I mean by that powerful topic? Well, what I guess I'm meaning by that is lately with the politics going on and so much I've seen on TV and the newspaper and even on Facebook. Everybody claiming that they have the religion, that their way's the right way, the only way, and nobody else can be right except their way. Really? I'd keep trying to remember which one of us was there when it all started. I get confused over all that. Uh, Getting back to the idea of one versus the other, religion, um, to me, and this will maybe shock some people, maybe even offend some people, but it has become almost an idol in and of itself, in that man has taken the original faith and put his own humanity upon it and spun it into a perversion of what originally was intended to be. How's that for a statement? What I'm trying to say is it's real easy to say that, we have the right way. There's only one way to heaven. There's only one way to be religious. And if you don't do it our way, you're going to hell. I mean, I don't know how many people have actually been there and seen other people and verified who was there and who wasn't. But it's, I think, a counterproductive way to go about trying to get people to have faith in anything. I spoke the other day about talking versus being. It's very easy to talk about religion and to say that if you do this, you're okay. If you don't do this, you're not. That if you don't say the words a certain way, it doesn't count. All kinds of different things. If you walk the aisle, you're saved. Your card is punched. If you don't eat fish on Friday, if you give up something for Lent, if you don't eat meat on this day, really? I get the ideas. I've read the Bible many times. I've had some seminary training. I've done a lot of these different things. But what I've learned over all these years and from all these experiences, that to me anyway, it means a lot more when you're actually being those things rather than just talking about them and lording them over everyone else. What does religion talk about? It talks about love. Love of yourself, love of God, love of everyone else. Let's do that. Why don't we try being that? Try being love, and everything else will kind of fall into place, don't you think? I'm just a little bit frustrated, a little bit tired of hearing everybody claim that they've got the way and that everybody else is wrong and everybody else is doomed and unworthy and all these other crap things that just beat people down. I think it's time to consider being. Why don't we be love? Why don't we look at other people and not see short, fat, black, white, good looking, ugly, whatever the heck we may initially see by their outward bodily shell, but look into their eyes and see their soul. See the perfect, beautiful soul that resides within. We can get past all this other stuff and learn to love. Love ourselves. How many of you can look into the mirror and deeply look into your eyes and tell yourself, I love you, and mean it? I tell you what, it changes your life when you get to that point. I tell you from experience. I'm telling you. But once again, it's not about me talking. It's about me being, and I'm trying to be. It's not easy. Fall down a lot, make a lot of mistakes, get pissed off at people. Yeah, I'm not perfect. But doggone it, I'm going to keep getting up every time I fall down and trying to be. So, I don't know if I said much about being other than just to be love, but it's about being patient with other people that rub you the wrong way and just letting them be how they are. Not judging people. Allowing them to be who they are and lifting them up and trying to be an example that maybe they can see. It's not about me telling you what you've got to do or what you can't do, but it's more about me living my life as a clear example of what I believe in. And that's what I try to do every day. And I would encourage you to consider thinking for a few minutes about those things that you truly believe in and how you might be an example of those things in your everyday actions and in your life. That maybe someone else at some point might say, wow, how do you do what you do? How do you be so peaceful and happy? I want some of that. Wow, that's That's a nice thing when it happens. I think that's enough for right now. I kind of jumped on it. I don't want to go too crazy. I'd love to hear your comments and any other questions you may have or things you might want to discuss about this. But the bottom line is religion is a great idea. It was at the beginning. Seems to have lost its way a little bit with everybody making their own rules as to what it's supposed to be. I would ask you maybe to consider not so much religion as to being those things of which you believe. And if you believe the things that are in the religion you've chosen, good for you, great. Just be them, okay? Be a clear example to everyone else that they can see how you are, that you can see how you are, that you can really be. All right? Is that good enough for today? Have I beat on you enough? Thanks for listening. And as always, I love you.